Hello. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Tom Blonski, and I'm the President and CEO of Catholic Charities New Hampshire. Guided by the teachings of Jesus Christ, our work at Catholic Charities addresses poverty, food insecurity, mental health, isolation among seniors, veterans homelessness, and other issues impacting our communities. We're in every corner of the state with nearly 1,000 staff. Like you, this past year has been challenging for us, but even more so for those we serve. In addition to those who were already struggling, there are now so many more who are facing crises because of this pandemic. Over the past year, we've seen demand for emergency assistance go up by 86%. It's significant and frankly heartbreaking, as many of those reaching out to us have never been in a position to ask for help before. What really made last year different, though, was the nature of our responsiveness when the pandemic began and quickly spread throughout the state. We were able to respond immediately with rent and utility assistance to prevent evictions and shutoffs, and with car repairs and daycare assistance to help essential workers get to their workplaces. All of this happened months before any type of governmental assistance became available. And all of this was possible, only possible, because of you. You were consistent, generous, and thoughtful in your giving right out of the gate. Because of your support, we've been able to adapt, remain nimble, and make life-changing impacts on residents throughout our state. Through our New Hampshire Food Bank program, mobile food pantries throughout the state increased from 10 in a typical year to 70 last year. Your support also enabled us to set up a crisis fund, which allowed for more than double the amount of emergency assistance for those facing struggles with housing, utilities, food, and other urgent needs. It allowed us to pivot to virtual teletherapy settings for mental health counseling so that it would be available and accessible for those suffering emotionally. It made it possible for us to serve low-income homebound seniors across Greater Manchester and Nashua by providing more food and rides to medical appointments, a 41% increase over last year. And your assistance allowed us to offer more online support groups for those experiencing the loss of a loved one or those having difficulties coping with the pandemic. These are just a few of the ways your gift to Catholic Charities helps decrease the burden for people in need, who so often have nowhere else to turn. People like Eleanor. Eleanor is a witty 84-year-old homebound widow with no children and is one of those we served. The pandemic not only left her physically vulnerable, it left her isolated and emotionally disconnected. Adding to her stress was an unexpected home emergency repair that ate up a large portion of her budget. For the first time in her life, she panicked, wondering how she'd be able to get by. Thanks to our donors, we were able to assist with her electric and heating bills, while also working with our caregivers program to provide her monthly food deliveries, rides to medical appointments, and regular support calls to let her know that she wasn't alone. In her words, because of people like you, people like me can call Catholic Charities to get us through the tough patches. Eleanor's story is similar to so many who come to us, who show up at our door every day. And this past year, while many others retreated, you, as church, were there and responded with your generous support for our work. Thank you. Today, I prayerfully ask for your support to help us to continue to serve those in need. Your gift of any amount truly matters. You can go green and make a gift online at the Catholic Charities New Hampshire website. Be sure to enter your parish name in the comment section. Or you can mail a gift to Catholic Charities. Either way, we'd be most grateful. Please know that 93 cents of every donated dollar goes directly to our programs and services and stays right here in New Hampshire. And we don't sell or share our donor information with anyone. When you make the choice to give, when you open your heart to help another in need, you instigate change and move lives forward.